The Battle of Zama was a major turning point in the Second Punic War between Rome and Carthage. The battle was fought in 202 BCE, near the town of Zama, then known as Neragra, in modern-day Tunisia. The battle is significant because it was the last major battle of the Second Punic War and ultimately resulted in a Roman victory, solidifying Rome's dominance over the Mediterranean world. Hannibal Barca, a Carthaginian general and military tactician, had spent the past 16 years waging a successful campaign against Rome, winning battles around Italy and Spain. Despite his successes, Hannibal was never able to threaten Rome itself. In 203 BCE, Carthage was in great danger because Publius Cornelius Scipio, a Roman general, invaded Africa. Scipio Africanus won skirmishes near Carthage itself, causing Hannibal and Mago to be recalled back to Africa in order to organize the defense of Carthage. Mago, Hannibal's brother, had sustained wounds in a military engagement near Lagira and died during the sea crossing to Carthage. Hannibal arrived in Africa with his 12,000-man veteran army, which he augmented to 37,000 troops that he would use to defend Carthage. However, Hannibal could not bring over much of his cavalry from Italy, so he could only field 4,000 Numidian horsemen. Scipio chose the battlefield for the upcoming battle. He had 40,000 legionnaires and 6,100 cavalry led by the Numidian king Massinissa. Hannibal lined his troops in 3 lines with 80 elephants at the front. His 12,000 to 15,000 contingent of veterans from Italy were in the last line, famously known as the cream of the crop. Before the battle, Hannibal and Scipio met, where Hannibal hoped he could get favorable terms from Scipio. According to Livy, Hannibal told Scipio, "What I was years ago at Trasimene and Cannae, you are today." The next day, both generals lined up for battle. The elephants charged back at the Carthaginian lines, causing friendly damage due to the Roman horns blaring. Both cavalry forces engaged, but Hannibal's Numidians were driven from the battlefield. The Romans crushed the first 2 lines of royal recruits in Hannibal's army. By the time the 3rd line, with Hannibal's veterans from the Italy campaign, the cream of the crop, the Roman cavalry led by the Numidian king circled around and crashed into Hannibal's rear. The battle turned into a massacre, with the Carthaginians losing their entire army. Hannibal was able to escape, but the loss at Zama left Carthage helpless against the Roman onslaught. The Romans imposed a war indemnity of 10,000 silver talents, which was 3 times more than the First Punic War. With the defeat of Carthage, Rome would go on to become the Mediterranean superpower. Never had it come so close to defeat. For 17 years, Hannibal struck fear into the hearts of Romans, but he could never conquer Rome. Thus, ended the career of one of the greatest generals in the pantheon of world history. Never again, until Julius Caesar, would there be a general like Hannibal.